Hi everyone, it's Chris at SJK Wealth Management. Thanks for watching today. We're going to talk about emergency funds. So a lot of people may know that general rule of thumb for emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of expenses. So while that's true, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on some things that might apply to you specifically. So first off, when we talk 3 to 6 months of expenses, you should be thinking, what expenses? And the key here is to be realistic. All right, so if you have a mortgage payment, you're probably going to need to eat food, your bills and utilities, car payments, any other loan payments. Really think about including just more than just the bare minimum. What can you really cut out? Think about what that annual spend is each month, and that's how you should be determining those 3 to 6 months. On top of that, do you have any upcoming expenses to be thinking about that could raid your emergency fund? Think maybe weddings, an auto purchase, any large expenses that are coming up in the upcoming year. You might need to use some of that cash in your emergency fund, and then you'll be refilling that. Also, sometimes 3 to 6 months isn't enough. So some key things to think here. If you own rental property, and you could have some surprise expenses hit you, maybe tenants move out and there's a couple months of no payments, or some fixes that need to happen on that property. If you're a business owner, you have payroll, you have other expenses. And third is if maybe you're paid on commission, you don't have regular income, and there could be large periods of time where you are actually living off of your cash while you're waiting for other income to come in. The other thing we want to think about is a backup plan. So what if you do use your emergency fund? Other sources that you could be thinking about, things like 401k loan, HELOC, security-backed line of credit on your after-tax investment accounts. Do you have access to 0% interest on credit cards, your permanent life insurance, or even contributions to a Roth IRA? Remember, you can take out those contributions potentially without penalty. Last thing to think about is, as you have your emergency fund built up, you want to then optimize. So is it just in your checking account? Maybe you should be thinking about a high yield savings account or some other source where you're getting a little bit more interest on that money that hopefully is just sitting there for a long time. And then additionally, if you do use that emergency fund, what is your plan to backfill it? You have contributions going to that on a regular basis. So hopefully that helps you in thinking about your emergency fund this summer and doing some planning. If you have any questions, please call SJK Wealth Management. We're happy to help you.